we're going to do here now is prepare a real simple meal that your whole family can enjoy. We're going to grill some potatoes, and we're going to be grilling up some chicken. We're not going to use any greases, fats, or oils. And we're going to be cooking a variety of vegetables in this skillet right over here without using any water whatsoever. Now let's get started over here with the grill pan and the potatoes. What we've got is some sliced potatoes, and the grill pan is not preheated, it's actually cold. What we're going to do is we're going to lay these potato slices right in the grill pan, and we're going to put them off to one side. The reason why we're doing that is potatoes are going to get a bit of a head start. After they've started cooking, we're going to actually put the chicken in right beside the potatoes. So what we're going to do is turn the stove to medium heat, halfway between low and high. And medium heat on your gas range is just when the flames are just touching the underside of the skillet. That's when you've got it on about medium heat. So we've got that set. Now we're going to go over here and we're going to use this skillet to cook the vegetables without using any water. We've got a whole variety of vegetables. We've got some carrots. We're going to place these in the side, to one side. And we also have some broccoli and some cauliflower. A really nice array of colors. One of the benefits of being able to cook many different kinds of vegetables in one skillet is that it's good to get a variety in your diet. And because different vegetables, of course, are known for different nutrients. So this is a really nice way of being able to cook several different kinds of vegetables all in one piece of cookware. Some people don't like different types of vegetables, so this is a way to get a variety for everybody. Now we've also got, we can add some nice color with some peppers right in the middle. And what I'm going to do, just like in the grocery store, how the sprinklers come on the vegetables every now and then just to kind of keep them fresh. These vegetables were bought yesterday, so in order to freshen them up, what we're going to do is we're going to give them a rinse in some cold water. And then using the cover, what we're going to do is just drain all the excess water off the vegetables in case they've dehydrated. All right. Now we're ready to cook them. In the vegetables, what I'm also going to do is show you how you can hard cook an egg without using any water. We're just going to set that off onto the side. And we're going to do another real interesting demonstration for you over here. We're going to put some salt in with these vegetables. Now salt is a mineral. Normally when you add salt to water, it dissolves. The salt will dissolve. Now what we're going to do is show you on this paper towel, I'm just going to put a little pile of salt. If the salt is actually still there when we're finished cooking the vegetables, would that also mean that the water-soluble minerals in your food are still there? Of course it does. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover the vegetables and we're going to turn the stove onto medium heat. Once again, halfway between low and high. And then in a few minutes, we're going to turn the vegetables down to low. Now, we want to keep the nutritional value in the vegetables. And one of the ways we do that is by monitoring the temperature. Now, how do we monitor the temperature? All the cookware, the lids come with a temperature indicator. And as you can see, it's set at 20 right now. It's 20 degrees Celsius in here. When the indicator reaches between 40 and 60, that's going to tell us that the cookware is hot enough that we can actually turn the food down to low. So the temperature gauge really takes the guesswork out of cooking. Now we have a new electronic version that you see on the piece of cookware that we're using here. This cookware has this electronic version has built-in alarm. And actually the alarm will sound and tell you when to turn the cookware down to low. What we've done is we've set it to 60. It has a dial. We've set it exactly at 60. When the temperature reaches 60, the alarm will sound and actually a voice will tell you to turn the cookware down to low. This is the first actual talking cookware on the planet today. And it does talk in 6 different languages. So you'll be told in 6 different languages to turn the cookware down to low. When it's time to turn the vegetables down to low, that's when we're going to get the chicken started over here. So we'll just wait a few minutes until the alarm will sound. So the alarm is sounding. So what we're doing...
Please turn down the heat.
Now the cookware is telling us to turn it down to low.
Bájele
So
al
we've turned
fuego.
the stove down to low.
Pakihinaan mo ang
And now
apoy.
to turn
Baissez la
actual
température.
temperature
Bitte
gauge off
reduzieren
so
Sie
that
die
it doesn't keep
Temperatur.
sounding, we're going to turn the dial up to 100. The alarm will sound again if it reaches 100. And what that's telling us is that the cookware is still too hot. Turn it down even lower. But we have it right on minimum right now, so it should be fine. Over here, this is the potatoes, and they've been grilling. They've got a good head start on the chicken. But what we've got is some boneless, skinless chicken thighs over here. And we're just going to get these going right off on the side, right beside the potatoes. As you can see, the grill pan is nice and preheated. And that's going to get our chicken nice and crispy golden brown. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to actually crack the lid, and that's going to allow the air to pass through over top of the chicken. That's going to get it nice and crispy golden brown. So we're going to let this cook for about 10 minutes or so, then we'll flip the chicken over for another 3 or 4 minutes, and food will be ready to be served. Okay, dinner's almost ready. What we're going to do is we're going to turn over the potatoes and the chicken. You'll see that everything's getting nice and crisp. We're going to cover it just to crisp the other side just for a couple of minutes. Let's have a look. Look at this chicken. Wow. Oh, that looks fantastic. If the chicken is sticking on, it means it's not quite ready to be flipped over yet. Just let it finish its browning process. Let's have a look at the potatoes. Oh, they're nice and browned. They look fantastic. Now, we haven't seasoned anything yet. What you're going to see is that we're going to actually season the potatoes and the chicken now. One of the reasons why we like to season the chicken and the potatoes after we've turned it over, then the seasoning doesn't burn off. What can tend to happen is as soon as it touches the hot skillet, it just burns off. So this way we make sure that the seasoning gets nice and evenly distributed. Okay, so now what we're going to do, the chicken is about 1 or 2 minutes ready, or away from being ready. Just going to cover the pan, and we're going to leave it for 1 or 2 minutes, and then it's going to be ready to be served. Let's have a look at our vegetables first of all. And remember the salt that we had in there earlier? As you can see, the salt is still there. So what that tells us about the water-soluble vitamins or minerals in our food is that they're also still there. They haven't moved. So of course we don't want to eat the salt, so we'll take that out. And here's our vegetables ready to be served. Now, to bring them to the table, what we'll do is we'll use the lid from the 8-quart as a trivet. And now our vegetables can be set over on the table, ready for serving. The cookware is so beautiful that instead of dishing it out and putting it in separate units to serve, you can actually serve right out of the cookware. And of course, it makes it fantastic for cleanup. Our chicken and our potatoes are finished. So what we'll do with our chicken and potatoes is we'll actually take them out, put them on a plate. Oh, they look fantastic. Okay, and we've got our chicken. I'm going to set all our chicken off on the side. All right. Now we can also garnish a little bit. A few little cherry tomatoes to add some color. And how about a few little pieces of parsley in the middle? That always looks nice for serving. And voila, dinner is served.